Here we are on day 18 of our spiritual journey towards living a more generous life. Hasn't God blessed you tremendously? Did you like the added reading, the reasons, the why we should return our tithes and offerings and be faithful in doing that, the surprise benefits of doing that? I encourage you to look at those worksheets. They are valuable with stories and information and just a real benefit. Today I want to ask you the question, how much has God blessed you? Has God blessed you just a little bit? Or has He blessed you a whole lot? Or has He blessed you tremendously? How much has God blessed you? Think about some of the blessings that you have. One individual told me they were counting their blessings of the way God had benefited them in their life. And they kept a notebook and kept track of all the blessings that God was giving to them. Our blog today tells us, give in proportion to how God has blessed you materially. Give in proportion to how God has blessed you. That's why I encourage people to give systematically. Not just to say, well, I'll give whatever's left in my pocket, but to have a systematic way that they are going to give in proportion to how God has blessed. Some of us are givers. We use a tablespoon to give. We give tablespoon by tablespoon, and we return our tablespoons of our offerings to God. But God uses a scoop shovel. And He blesses us by scoop shovel, by scoop shovel, by scoop shovel, pouring out the blessings on us. Sometimes we decide to pick up a scoop shovel and to give in proportion to how God has blessed us. And so we give a scoop shovel full. And God backs the big dump truck up and dumps the whole load of blessings on us. You can't outgive God. But I challenge you to give in proportion to how God has blessed you. Set up a system. For me and my wife, we've decided we're going to give our tithe, our 10%. But we've also decided we're going to give a second tithe. And so we give a second 10%. We've also decided that we're going to give an addition of percentage above that. I'm not going to tell you exactly what that is. But we've decided that whenever we receive a blessing, that we give our tithe and an additional percentages in order to bless others. We want to be faithful and give in proportion to how God blesses us. Did you read what the blog there says? Ezra 2 tells us, according to their ability, they gave to the treasury for the work. Deuteronomy 16 verse 10, bring God a free will offering proportionate in size to His blessing upon you, as judged by the amount of your harvest. Friends, I have found that I can't outgive God. When I give my tablespoon, God uses the scoop shovel. When I give my scoop shovel, God uses the dump truck. When I use the dump truck, you get the idea. I challenge you, give in proportion to how God has blessed you materially. You can't outgive God.